What's up guys, welcome back to another fitness friendly recipe, and it is that time of year where everyone is like obsessed with pumpkin. So every year I fall to the trend. I make one pumpkin recipe video. So what we're gonna do today is make some protein pumpkin bread. Now this is so much better macro wise than a popular coffee chain here in the United States. The macros of the popular coffee chain: 390 calories, 15 grams of fat, 60 grams of carbs, and 6 grams of protein. Now compare those macros to the macros of the protein pumpkin bread, one slice, and it is totally different. This is much easier to fit into your macros, so you can still, have your pumpkin fix this fall without breaking the bank of the macros. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let's go. Ingredients out on the counter, ready to go. We are going to whip up this awesome pumpkin bread. It's really not difficult at all. So the base of it, obviously, we're gonna need some flour. I got 1 cup of some whole wheat pastry flour. That's gonna go right into the bowl. And then we've got our 2 scoops of vanilla whey protein. Of course, I'm using the My Protein. Get 30% off right now if you use MK of 30. Next up is a 1/2 cup of sweetener, some cinnamon, ground ginger, and some ground nutmeg. And you're really not gonna add much, maybe just like a 1/2 teaspoon of each. Then we're also gonna add in a little pinch of salt, a teaspoon of baking powder, and to get a little more vanilla flavor, we're gonna go with a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then obviously you're gonna need a little bit of canned pumpkin, so I've got 8 ounces, 1 cup of some canned pumpkin right here. Just plain pumpkin, not the pumpkin pie mix, because that has a bunch of sugar in it and will kind of ruin the macros. But we'll just scoop all that into our bowl. Next up is 1/3 of a cup of almond milk, and you may need to add a little bit more, but just start with 1/3 of a cup, and then we're gonna finish it off with 1 egg. After your batter is mixed up, we're gonna spray a little bit of non-stick cooking spray on a loaf pan, and the batter is gonna go right into the loaf pan. After you let the pumpkin bread cool for an hour, it should just kind of pop out of the loaf pan if you use enough non-stick cooking spray, and all that's left to do is slice it up. So here's what the recipe looks like when you are done with it. Check that out. We got the cooked oats on the top. That is a nice touch. But in total, you're gonna get 7 slices of some moist, I know some people hate that word, protein bread, and it is very, very good, especially considering that each slice, they're pretty big by the way, you only get around 16 grams of carbs and 10 grams of protein while getting around 2 grams of fat. So that is pretty awesome. Great macros on this bread. You guys can look at the texture of it. It looks good. It tastes good. I've already had 2 slices. I really recommend this. So if you guys like the recipe video, give it a like and be sure to try it out. If you like the video, you can check out my fitness cookbook here or down below in the description. But that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed another fitness friendly recipe, and I will talk to you next time.